Good evening and happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to this evening's edition of Tales from the Other Side. And I thought this evening I would start out with a little chat about how mediumship and animal communication and I guess psychic communication works a little bit. I thought it would be helpful for folks to have a little bit of that kind of knowledge, because all of us that do this do it a little bit differently. Um, the TV mediums make it seem like we all kind of do it the same, but we all genuinely decipher this kind of information a little bit different than each other. And when you see these folks that you really enjoy on TV, you have to keep in mind that a lot of it is really edited. So some of the processes that they're going through for their connection is edited out. So, for example, like when I am starting to form a connection with one of your pets that's in spirit, I am connecting to that energy and feeling into that personality is what I start with. So all of us, like I said, do it a little bit different, but that's typically how I start. So it looks like we have somebody calling in tonight. We've got Colleen in Appleton, Wisconsin. How can we help you this evening, Colleen?
Hi. Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah.
I have one dog and one cat, and I
Okay.
was just wondering if you can get anything from either one.
Sure. Let's see what we can get here. So let's start with your dog first. And can you tell me your dog's name?
Her
And
name is Parabelle.
okay, and what's her age?
She is going to be 8.
Okay. Um, so I'm getting a I'm getting a sense that she is quite the character. Um,
Yeah.
her personality is very she's very outspoken. Um, and she's quite the I'm getting this very comedic sense from her. Um, she is very in tune with you. And it's almost like she anticipates and knows what you're going to do before you do it. Um, and you the same with her. It's like you especially when she was a little bit younger, you just knew what she was going to do, and she has a bit of a sneaky personality. Um, and you anticipated things like that. You were like, "Uh-oh, I." It's like I feel you like sitting in front of the TV, and you're like, "Wait a minute, it's a little too quiet. What is she up to?" Um, and from that point on, you've built this bond with her and her you. Um, she feels very happy, and her and the cat have this funny relationship too. The cat is um the cat is very tolerant of her. Um, but the cat definitely perceives the cat feels more of has a more dominant energy, but I'm feeling this as male. But this energy of the
Like,
cat feels is the cat male?
no.
It's female, but it
Yeah.
feels like it's definitely domineering over the dog. Like
It is
the
when they're
dog,
playing.
the dog has this I'm going to I'm bigger than you. I can do what I want, but the cat's like, you're just a big dumb dog. Um They do genuinely care for each other, though. It's like they put on this act sometimes of, I don't really like you, but they do genuinely care for each other and they look for one another when they're not in the same room. Um, the cat does get a little jealous of the dog like going out away from the house. Um, and feels like it's missing out on something. She doesn't she wouldn't be happy about like going for a walk though, because that doesn't feel like a
No.
comfortable thing for her to do. I feel like she's more in the house and doesn't get to go stray far from the house. She feels like she's more indoor and doesn't get to go outside a lot, but enjoys seeing what's going on out and about in the yard. I see her in a um I'm seeing like a window that she has a very good view of what's going on, that she can see kind of partially. I'm feeling like partially front yard, but also on the side of the house. And that gives her a good um fishbowl view, to for lack of a better way of explaining what she can see going around outside of your house. Um she feels like she's very happy and very she feels like she's pretty confident too about people coming into the house. There's a couple of people that she's a little bit like, I don't know about you for sure. But she doesn't feel like she's one that gets really upset when people come into the house and just scurries and hides under things. Does that sound accurate for her personality?
Yeah, sometimes she'll, once everybody's sitting down and they're, settled down, then she'll come wandering out and say hi, but she doesn't go to anyone. And my
Okay.
granddaughters, they're in grade school, so the youngest one always wants to pet her, so then she runs to the other room.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, do you have anything in particular you were trying to figure out with either one of them?
Um, well, with Terabelle, she's a Pomeranian, but she never wags her tail. When I first got her, she wagged her tail, and I don't know why she doesn't wag her tail anymore,
Okay.
or if she's in any kind of pain,
So
because she
she
seems to have
does,
her back leg.
I'm feeling like she does pick the tail up, but it doesn't curl as tight as it used to. That it does, she does pick it up, but it's not as limber as it used to be. I'm also feeling like there is a little bit of, okay, if you have her back feet sitting on the floor and you were to pick up her back, this feels like it's more right than left. If you pick one of her back right foot up and you slide her back foot behind herself, it's going to take her a second to right her foot. She doesn't
And she
correct it
stretches
right
that leg
away.
out a lot. Yeah, she stretches it out before we go walking all the time.
Okay. So I'm feeling like there is something that you may want to get checked in. It feels like in that spinal area, like an impingement. Um,
Hmm.
so a vet may want to do some kind of crazy stuff. I don't know if that's something that you want to do, like get in an MRI. I mean, a basic X-ray might show some like some degeneration in some discs in her back. A vet
Hmm.
may be able to even do some spinal manipulation. You might want to even check out like a natural, like a holistic vet that does like acupuncture, um, and does some kind of there's even dog chiropractors out there that can kind of feel some manipulations in there to feel how tight or loose her spine is, and get that checked out a little bit and see if there's something, like maybe get her on some kind of treatment in the way of massage therapy, laser therapy, um, something that's not so evasive. Because a lot of times a vet's gonna go, oh, let's give him some pills, and oh, let's um,
Yeah.
do something a little bit more evasive. With her being 8, I mean, she would be clinically a senior in a vet's eyes,
Right.
but, she feels very happy and healthy, doing some hydrotherapy, like getting in a pool, and checking with a holistic practitioner, I think would be a good start, because it does feel like that right side is a little bit stiff, and having some sort of impingement that prevents her from that free movement is what feels like could potentially be attached to that tail not moving the way that it should. Because I feel like there is a little bit of rock to it, but not the happy wiggle that you once saw.
Yeah. She always asks
Um,
me to put her down too when she's on the couch or on the chair. She wants me to pick her up and put
mhm,
her on the floor because she
that
doesn't want to
makes
jump
sense.
anymore.
That makes sense. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and if you don't have her started, she's at that age too. I would look into starting her on some joint supplements. If you don't want to start her on something heavy duty yet, and keep in mind, I am not an RVT. I'm not a vet. Take advice from them first
Right.
before me. Um, but with that being said, start her on maybe some ground flaxseed. Um, that is very helpful. Chia seed is very helpful, and you can find that at Walmart. It's cheaper if you just buy it pre-ground over at Walmart in the baking section, and it's human
And
grade,
you
so
just add it
it's,
to the food?
yep, just sprinkle it on their food. Yep.
Oh,
So, and check with a holistic vet. So hopefully that's something to get you a little bit started on with them, and feel free to reach out and contact me. I can help you a little bit more. And I hope you enjoyed that a little bit, and it was great chatting with you. But it looks like our time's almost up here. So I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and
you too.
um, try a couple of those little tips. Um, and
I
feel free
will.
to reach out. Um,
Hey, thank you so
um,
much.
you're very welcome.